Hey guys, it's me, SpacePigguArt, back again with yet another video. And this time I'm doing an original character, which I haven't done in a little while. I've mostly been, well, my last few videos have been the Garnet Speedpaint, so yeah. But yeah, I have named this girl Grace, and it's kind of a working name. I just kind of thought that would be nice, at least for now, because she needed something. I couldn't just leave her nameless, because I've been drawing this character a few times now, and I really do like her. And yeah, I'm just trying to kind of develop her as a character, I guess, see how I like her, see what kind of characteristics she ends up having. But at the moment, as you can see, she is in dungarees, t-shirt's a bit skewed, and yeah, short hair. Though I have drawn her with long hair as well now, which also looks quite sweet. But yeah, I'm basically just like messing around and developing this character. And later on you'll see the colour scheme I give her as well, but that's also like a working colour scheme, because while I like it, I'm not sure that I want her to be so pink. Also, although you can see my face a little bit there, I think I'm getting a little better with not sticking my head in the way, even though I use my Pentel brush pen to line this at the end, and yeah, it actually turns out quite nice. And I don't have my head in the way, which I was really worried about, which is why I haven't done anything lining it with that. And here I've used a Col-Erase pencil because they don't erase perfectly, and I've gone over my just normal pencil line art so that I have like slight outlines to work with. And now I'm just colouring in, and I haven't actually marked down what colours I've used, so I'll have to guess. But I think I used putty and tan for her skin, though I haven't used tan yet, and also sorbet for her cheeks, and lips, and a tiny bit on her nose that you can't really see it. But yeah, yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with how this all turned out. I think I'm using cinnamon and saddle brown for the eyes, though I could be wrong. And this is, I know I use maroon and plum to shade. I think this one's mulberry. But again, I'm not 100% sure that this is the hair colour I want to stick with. I guess we'll see. I might do like another speed paint where I do her in different colours maybe. I mean, if anyone's interested in this little character development thing I've got going on at the moment. But yeah, here I'm just shading using tan, yeah, over the top of putty like I said. And yeah, I like the style of eyes I've ended up on here. And I should quickly mention, I think I'm using denim blue for this part, and it's purposefully patchy to look like slightly old denim, but yeah, the eyes anyway. those are something I've been doodling a lot. I've been trying to figure out some kind of style of eye that I like. Here's sorbet again. Sorry, this is a messed up, complicated, all over the place commentary, but I'm a bit tired and I'm back at uni now, so but yeah, I've been drawing the eyes a lot recently, and I've found that I really like the way that like these kind of droopy cute eyes look, but the irises actually ended up weirdly, if anyone's seen Yu-Gi-Oh, it's that kind of thing, which wasn't intentional at all actually, but I did love that show as a kid, so I guess it all works out in the end. And now I've started using my Pentel brush pen to line it. And yeah, I use a lot of like tiny little strokes just because partially I can't get as close to the paper, and as I've said before, that's a huge problem for me. But yeah, so I use a lot of tiny little brush strokes so that I don't mess up, because I'm not as close as I usually would be. And also just, it's kind of easier to get the shapes you want, even though the whole point is to have nice fluid lines. And I do try and have those. For parts of the hair, I do just like solid straight up lines. But those lines usually get quite thick. And if I don't want thick lines, I have to be more careful, and I have to do more little brush strokes. But I like it though, because it does give me more freedom, because with a fine liner you would just, you know, have that one line width and you wouldn't be able to vary it by doing like tiny little strokes, whereas here you really can. You get a lot more variation and I really enjoy that. I know you saw like a few nice clean strokes, although this is sped up a lot, so they actually took me a weirdly long time to just draw one line. But yeah, I tend to go quite slowly just because I have very shaky hands and it's not ideal for using a brush pen, obviously. But I mean, it's quite nice because it shows that even people with shaky, stupid hands that don't want to work properly can use these, because it's when I first got one I was kind of like, oh, I don't know how I'm ever going to use this, but you get used to it, and hopefully this may show someone that it's not as intimidating as it seems, because it really isn't. It's actually quite nice. But yeah, still inking away, and these little clasp bits on her dungarees that I've left, I fill them in using a gold Signo Uniball pen, because I love those pens, basically. And I wanted to do like a little bit more detail this time, so as you can see I've got like some tiny little seam lines, and they're very broken up because I wanted to do them really light, and obviously that's hard to do. Also, you may notice from the sketch that I miss out the little tiny pocket on the dungaree front, and I'm kind of sad about that because it looked really adorable and cute and it was a tiny little pocket, but oh well, it happens. But yeah, here you can just see my little seam lines that I'm drawing in, and yeah, I'm also trying really hard not to smudge any ink here, which is why I turn it a lot, because I have a habit of accidentally sticking my hand where I've just done ink, because I don't work logically. I should really just go from the left side to the right side and then I'd be fine, but I prefer to like follow specific areas and patterns, which isn't the best plan, but it works for me, so I just have to be a little bit more careful. But that is something that if you do want to get a brush pen, maybe, I don't know, you do need to think about that, because yeah, it's difficult to get used to. And obviously I'm not used to it because I still do it, but hey ho, everyone makes mistakes, everyone messes up a little bit sometimes. But yeah, still just inking away, but we're getting towards the end now, and you can kind of see her almost entirely completed, and I do really like the way this came out. Again, like, I'm not sure about the colours, I like them, but I don't know if they're my favourite, so maybe in the future you'll get another one where I'm doing different colours. But yeah, here I'm just filling in a little bit of sparkle in the eyes, a little bit of shine in the hair. But yeah, if you like this video, comment, subscribe, like, I don't know, do whatever you want. But yeah, whatever it is, it'll help me out a lot. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye!